Hello, my name is Kim LaRue and I'm from Mindful Chai Retreats. And today I just want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and what I'm not doing really. I am a practitioner of Dharma. Dharma means the truth, and I'm a seeker of the truth. So my intention is to share with people how to find truth and love. My real reason is because I have always been curious about love. I grew up with a parent who had a mental illness, and so I questioned love my whole life. I didn't know what love was. However, I did have a great grandmother that was really wonderful in installing lots of love in me. So I went on a journey, and especially after my mother passed away, then I started to really go deep inside on an inside journey. And so what I do is I help people go on an inside journey to find love, to find true love, unconditional love. To remove the blockages, I'd say maybe perceived negative files that we have inside of us that keep us from the truth and keep us from the light. Those things that were programmed into us by cultural conditioning, by our schools, by our parents, by their generations before them. Where we live, the people we spend time with, they all are influencing us somehow and giving us information sometimes that's not the truth. So I feel really inspired to help people find the truth and find the truth in love through various different types of experiences that I help people with. One of them is a practice of craniosacral therapy. Craniosacral therapy is a way of working with the nervous system. It's a form of osteopathy. It works multidimensionally. It works on your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's a way of working directly with the cerebral spinal fluid inside your nervous system, which I am here in the Ganga, and I consider this sacred Ganga fluid just like the fluid that's running in our deepest core of our nervous system. It's a sacred fluid that has its own rhythm, and when there's blocks in this rhythm, it causes us to not feel our full vitality and love. So that's one of the ways that I'm helping people is through this healing work. I'm also teaching mindfulness and awareness, consciousness training, how to live and embody your temple. Your body is a temple, and inside your body there's a whole medicine chest with information, how we can change our hormones through energy medicine, through different states of consciousness, through learning how to relax and feel our subtle energies. Recently I was brought to Rishikesh to participate in a international tantra festival, and I taught 2 workshops there. One of them was a mindfulness of eating, enjoying food and slowing down and smelling, tasting, experiencing all of our senses, and how activated we can become when we bring awareness to these senses, bringing more pleasant experiences and sometimes not so pleasant experiences. But ideally what we want is harmony, and to get in touch with these kinds of awareness activities. The other program I taught was how to work with your 5 emotions, the poisonous emotions. Anger, attachment, ignorance, pride, and jealousy, they all have antidotes. And when we have awareness that they are living inside of us and we're acting them out, with conscious play, we can help to liberate them through bringing them up, by exploring them, by being curious, non-judgmental. So we as a group actually transformed all the 5 poisons by using the antidotes through various activities of movement and dance, music, meditation, body awareness. It was a beautiful transformation, and one of the participants said she felt like it was an initiation into being a tantrika. Which brings me to Tantra. So Tantra really is about connecting, making a connection deep within inside yourself, and therefore you become more subtle and aware, and become aware of the subtle energies all around you. Everything is giving us an internal message which changes the message that we experience on the outside. It gives us liberation, moksha, freedom. And that's really my most important intention, is to help people liberate themselves from these toxic emotions that keep them bound to dis-ease, a sense of feeling no peace. And Shanti is really, what I'm looking for here, is to help people to find that peace inside themselves. So we do this with relationships. When we're having conscious relationships, we're always having a relationship. We're having a relationship with ourselves and our inside world, whether we're aware of it or not. And the outside world, we're conscious and aware of everything that's going on around us. So we have relationships with the earth. I'm having a relationship right now with Rishikesh. It has a different kind of energy, all the babas and all the beautiful spirits and teachers that have inhabited this sacred place. And we also have a relationship with people, which sometimes can be challenging and complicated. We sometimes don't know how to relate to other people, and we are going quite fast. Like for instance, just even looking at someone in their eye and really seeing their soul, taking the time to really look at their face and see the hidden messages behind that, to sense and feel a long hug. Hugs are quite healing. It, again, opens up that medicine chest in the body to bring a state of oxytocin, especially if we take the time to really see and feel and sense the individual that's in front of us. Because that's really all we want, is to be seen, to be heard, to be cared for, to be loved. And the only way to do that is to start with yourself. If you don't start with yourself and your own consciousness and your own awareness and this deep desire to relieve yourself from suffering, and not only yourself from suffering because you feel the pain so much, you want to help every single being on the planet because you feel the deep suffering, this what it's called Bodhichitta. It's awakened heart. It's a awakened heart, and it's an expansive heart. I heard Pema Chodron, one of my favorite teachers in Tibetan Buddhism, say that Bodhicitta is like falling in love and losing a love at the same time. It's that bittersweet feeling in the heart, but you know you're alive, and that's really important, is that aliveness, that vitality. And that's what I'm here to share with people today, whether it's individually, through craniosacral therapy, through group processing, going deep, through different kinds of workshops, through couples therapy and tantra, relationship skills, very simple exercises. Whether it's working deep through the nervous system, nothing really has to be too sexual as far as like taking your clothes off or anything. With this work, actually I'm working with the nervous system. I can really tap into the energy and the feeling. So you can leave your clothes on if you're feeling shy or something about this Tantra. Tantra has many misunderstandings. And Tantra really is a connection with everything, an expansion from the inside out and the outside in, and balancing of the male and female hormones, taking really good care, conscious, aware, living, and having a relationship in love with everything. So thank you so much for listening and letting me share. Namaste. Tashi Dele. May all beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. And may they never be dissociated from the supreme happiness, which is without suffering. And may we remain in boundless equanimity, free from both attachment to close ones and rejection of others. I dedicate the merit. Thank you.